Hey there, I'm Steve, and welcome to Jamsin Entertainment. And welcome to the conversation. Just before we get started, there are many ways you can help. You can like and subscribe so you never miss a conversation. But most importantly, please share this video. Get the word out there as a community. We can talk about all the things that we love. Today on Throwback Thursday, we're looking at another Bruce Lee movie, Fist of Fury. And it's action-packed, but I never thought it would be so action-packed I would get bored. I wasn't bored the entire time. It's just the thing is, the plot, they could have done more with it. So it opens up with the death of his kung fu master, and he arrives at the funeral late, and the entire school is there, and he is the most distraught out of all of them. And then you find out this is a rivalry revenge story, because in the middle of their grieving, Japanese dojo shows up and challenges them, and one of the people there with them says they're the interpreter for them, but the only Japanese word I heard out of this entire movie was "hai," which is yes. I heard it twice. I don't know why there aren't Japanese actors in here. I don't get the whole rivalry between the Chinese style of fighting and the Japanese style of fighting. I'm not sure if it was a real thing back then or if it just made for a story, not necessarily a good one. The fight scenes were enjoyable. It's just basically that was the entire movie. It got very simple once the Japanese dojo came in and challenged the Chinese dojo. And what was really weird, this takes place in Shanghai. They go beyond pushing the rivalry between the two dojos. They show that, at least in this movie, the Chinese and the Japanese are racist towards each other. There's this one garden area, I think, where Bruce Lee's character, Shenzhen, he wants to walk in, but he gets stopped by the door guard. And there's a sign that says, "Dogs in Chinese not allowed." I guess they put it in there to add more tension between the two dojos. I think it was unnecessary. You could obviously tell that the two dojos didn't like each other. Differences besides the cultures, is Shenzhen's dojo, their philosophy is that martial arts is strictly for the health of the mind and the body. They don't seek out conflict or anything like that. They'll defend themselves, but they really only see it as exercise. The other dojo, they don't go into what they believe so much other than they just think they're better than the Chinese martial arts. It's pretty basic. And for some reason they decide to bring a Russian in. I'm not sure if the actor is actually Russian, but he's the only English-speaking one there. I think it's because maybe in Chinese, or at least the Bruce Lee movies, the dialogue has been dubbed in afterwards. At least that's how it sounds to me. I don't think they used boom mics on the sets. If they did, maybe they're just not that good a quality, because it sounds like ADR, after dialogue recording. It doesn't sound like it was on set. Especially with the Russian guy. I'm not sure if he was using his real voice, or I don't know. If you enjoy just watching a bunch of fight scenes with very little plot to it, you will enjoy Fist of Fury. But if you want a little more substance to the spectacle, maybe Fist of Fury is not for you. I did enjoy it. I do like the fight scenes, but I could have used a little more actual plot and character, because Shenzhen is really a one-note character. He's hot-headed, and he's the only one from his school that goes out and challenges the Japanese. Those are my thoughts on Fist of Fury. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what you saw, like it. If you think other people like it, share it. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and live your imagination.